What's going on, people? This is Aldi Performance Podcast, the number one sports performance podcast on the internet. This podcast, we are all about the CrossFit Open and our new training cycle that starts the 3rd of Jan, leading up until the Open. So make sure you subscribe, stay up to date, leading up to the Open. We do have a Open Prep program, which is free of charge. Or we do offer our daily programming, which is £9.99 a month. But yeah, it's that time of year. Christmas is over. Hope you had a good one and had a good new year. But now the hard work begins. So we've just finished a 12-week build in our open prep, if you've been following that. And now we're going to go into the last 8-week phase, leading into the 2022 CrossFit Open. So now we're leading more into our sport-specific prep. I compare this to my hockey days, where you have pre-season, and then after pre-season you have then sport-specific, where you start going into the season. That's what we're trying to prepare you guys for. So the CrossFit Open, the quarterfinals, semi-finals, etc., depending what level you're at. So pretty much what this program is designed at, that's what we're going to go into this episode. And each week or whatever, we might release a podcast just going over the Open, the lead up, maybe try and get coaches on here, and just have a chat about the Open. But yeah, this one, we're just going to talk about our programming, what it includes, and the reasons behind it, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much over the last couple of years, you may have seen on Instagram people put up the exercises, the amount of times you've seen the exercises and all that, which is all good, but no one breaks down the workout, the time domains, and stuff like that. And we've done all that stuff. We've done the maths, we've got the figures, we've got the numbers, and that's what this program is pretty much designed on. So over the many years the CrossFit Open ran, we've got all the workouts, and that's pretty much what we are focusing on now. So you've got like the AMRAPs for times, the chippers. They've started including intervals now. So intervals, weightlifting under fatigue. So a lot of GPP programs don't really focus on snatches. One of the biggest letdowns is snatches. Another one is high volume gymnastics, especially muscle ups. So we're trying to target all that. So when it does come to the Open, you are good to go pretty much. So yeah, we've got the spreadsheets, we've got the work, and pretty much that is it. So let's just give you some figures on the workouts we've seen in the past. So 15% of open workouts have been 7 minutes or less. 52% of workouts have been between the 8 and 14 minute mark. So that's a massive window there, 8 to 14 minutes. So that's a big window we'll be focusing on, especially if almost 60% of workouts are in that time frame. Only 9% are chippers, and then 45 to 48% are couplets. So like I said, it's all good knowing the exercises, how they come up, but we need to focus on energy systems, what the time frames they're aiming at, or they always work towards, and then building up your capacity, your fitness to fit in these time frames. So So yeah, we always know a common one. It's always thrusters, chest to bars, or rowing, wall balls, or rowing thrusters, something like that. We always know the pairings that the open can throw at us, stuff like that. So it's now just time to put these pairings together, get you guys working, and then working in these time frames leading up to the open. So yeah, now we're going to go look at the weekly breakdown, what it looks like over the next couple of weeks. It's not going to be like exactly the same every week, but this is just a similar breakdown. So on Saturdays, we will be doing our open prep throwdown. So we will be putting this out on Instagram every week for people to post their scores, their times, etc. leading up to the open. Gives you a chance just to throw down with people in your gym. And like I said, just get that open prep feeling, or those Friday night lights, which you would get when doing the open. So every Saturday we will be posting an open prep throwdown workout. Like I said, we've got 8 weeks, I think, now till the open, or when this prep starts. So we're looking at 2 4-week blocks. We'll do 3 weeks of intense training, and then the 4th week will be a light deload. So 3 weeks of intense training, 1 week of lowering the volume, probably keeping like the intensity fairly high, but the volume and reps will probably decrease. And then 3 weeks tough training again, and then the 4th week a light deload before going back into a 3-week open then. So yeah, we've got 8 weeks, 3 weeks intense, 1 week deload, 3 weeks intense, 1 week deload, 3 weeks open. So that's how this week, or this plan's going to work out. Mondays, we're looking at a short time domain, so like a sprint metcon, and then followed by a max lift. So you could see something like we saw in the open, 10 down to 1 of front squats and then burpees, and into 7 minutes to find a max clean or a snatch or something like that, just to replicate like I said, the open. Tuesdays, we're looking at skill-based workouts. So it'll be like high gymnastic volume, just really focusing on skills with double unders, muscle ups, handstand push-ups. We'll maybe have some handstand progressions. We've been working on that the last 12 weeks, so we might be carrying that on. But it'll be skill-focused on the Tuesday. So Monday will be short and sharp, go nice and fast, lift heavy. Tuesday, kind of give that CNS system a rest, but we're still going to go hit that intensity, but be more skill focused, with no weight or lightweight if we do have weights on a Tuesday. Wednesday, we're looking at metcons, so it'll be like 3 or 4 like 8 to 10 minute metcons, just again getting those time frames in that we covered. That sweet spot when it comes to the open prep, like 55% is between that 8 to 14 minutes. So Wednesdays we'll be hitting 2, 3, 4 metcons in that time domain, and then focusing on the recovery part between those metcons. And then Friday, we're looking at a big chipper. So again, we're still looking to go long. Only 9% of workouts in the open is a chipper format. And we do also see a longer metcon. So again, we're looking at a chipper format, and again, looking to go 20 minutes plus. So we hit those two markers when it comes to the open. And like I said, Saturday we're looking at the throwdown. So yeah, that stuff will be posted on our social media, also on the programming for you guys. So you can join the leaderboard, post your times, and see where you stack up against everyone else. When it comes to strength, we'll be following a basic strength progression through the open. And the reason for this is you don't really need to be lifting heavy for the open. A lot of people will be looking to progress past the open. So like I said, the semi-finals, quarterfinals, etc. So the strength progressions will be more leading up until those phases. But we will be lifting fairly heavy leading into the open. So you should be able to lift maximal loads when it comes to the open. But the focus ain't lifting heavy when it comes into the open. Again, we want to be lifting towards our maxes, but not peaking just yet. Again, like I said, we want to be open fit, but not like our maximal loads or strength when it comes to that. We want to be hitting those further on past the open when it really matters. So I hope that covers a lot of stuff about the Open Prep program. Hopefully you sign up. Like I said, the link will be the first one in the description box. So click that. Sign up. It's free of charge. This is probably the most important time to have a program to follow, because basically you'll have a coach guiding you along the way, leading to the open, so you can put your comments, post videos on the app, and you'll have a coach's feedback. And yeah, it's the most important time. You may have just been doing your own thing, following a gym program or whatever, and then now you want to focus on the open. Great, sign up. Like I said, this is a great time to get involved, join our community. Like I said, if you're not focused on the open, then we have other programs you can follow. We got bodybuilding, we got Olympic weightlifting, we got just the Big Six program. So if you want to work on your strength, endurance training, and then our daily CrossFit program, which basically has you able to compete all year round. So it has you towards the top all the time throughout the year. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. Please hit that like button if you're on YouTube. Also subscribe to our channel. It means a lot. The more likes and comments we get, the more YouTube spreads the video. So make sure you do that. If you're on Spotify, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And make sure you follow our podcast for more episodes coming soon.